quick start. The juniors.
Maddox hit a really good serve and forced Josh into a short return, and then that was an easy winner there for Rex.
Side out.
See, that's what I'm talking about there with Josh. He does like to play a big right side. He can lean in on both the forehand and the backhand side.
Here we go.
So now the
0-1-1
team serving here down 1-0.
Second
Looks
serve.
like Josh just struggling a little bit. Back to the format there on the bottom of the screen, same as last time.
0-1-2.
Side out scoring, win by 2. Switching sides at 8, just like the last one we had.
A little bit of partner communication issue in the middle there. These two obviously don't play together because they play for different colleges, so you're probably going to see a little bit of communication issues.
Second serve.
Juniors just maybe a little bit hyped up to get out here.
1-0-2.
Trying to hit the ball a little bit too hard.
That's a really good point from everybody. I do want to point out Rex just missed his third shot drive on the previous point. Instead of going back to that again, he had a drivable ball.
Serve.
Instead of going back to that again, he was able to drop it in, and then they were able to construct the point. I really like that decision from him.
Point.
Great dig from both sides. A lot of just kind of dinks on that point. So Leivas almost hit that one into the net.
1-1-2.
That was a tough shot. Wasn't really sure if he was going to go around the net or not.
Yeah, I think that threw off the juniors as well because I don't know if I think they thought that he was going for an ATP as well. And then that kind of forced Maddox into missing his forehand dink.
Point.
Now they are really going at Fonseca right now.
Rex has a very good serve because of very poor return. That's a much better return.
Second serve.
Great serve, and also some great apparel there. Very colorful shirt there.
2-1-2.
2-1 juniors right now. Their second serve.
Side out.
Team College will get the ball right back.
So we talked a little bit about what we could look for in our tours game, and Rex just had a little bit of a footwork issue there, getting himself ready for that ball.
Second serve.
Rex is impressing me thus far with his different backhand dinking game. He has both a very good two-hand roll and a one-handed slice backhand dink, which is very necessary in today's game at the highest level. That was a crazy firefight.
That point play.
Side out.
That was by far the best point of the match. We had a firefight with a reset. We had multiple dinks that were perfect. That was a really great point.
Leivas trying to go down the line a little bit too quickly, and it caught the line.
Second serve.
And juniors give them right back. Still on their serve.
2-1-2.
Ooh, that is
side out.
just unlucky. I think they hit the top of the tape, if I'm not mistaken, and went out. That one looked like it was going right. Leivas'
1-2-1.
Yeah, that was a very unlucky break for Rex. He hit 2 drives into the net. One stopped and one just jumped out.
And that one, a fantastic shot there.
Second serve.
Rex.
Rex is celebrating because he mishit that ball very badly. It didn't go where he wanted it to, but he still won the point.
The side spin on that for the end of the paddle was quite remarkable. And around the
Side
net.
out.
Couldn't quite get it.
That's a really deep position to be trying an ATP. I would like to see him just try to drop that back middle.
What a shot there from
Second
Artur.
serve.
Great angle there from Artur. He's not the tallest, but he was able to get that nice angle that made it impossible for Rex to get that shot.
Side out.
Wow, that was an interesting decision there from Rex to go overhead.
Yeah, I really like that play. It just missed. I would like to see it, instead of going middle on that lob, I'd like to see it go towards Artur's back corner. He took the ball out of the air, which helps in taking away time from the opponent. So I'd like the play just a little bit long on the execution.
Second serve.
Just barely falling out.
1-2-2.
Let's see what the juniors can do. Wow, what a
Side
great
out.
shot there from Rex.
Maddox is hitting the ball extremely hard with that gearbox. That's one of the most powerful paddles out there.
2-1-1.
And he hit a couple really tough overheads there, but the college team played some really good defense.
Point.
Leivas has made a couple unforced errors the last couple points.
3-1-1. Point.
There's that roll that we talked about from Rex. So Rex is mixing it in. You can see if you see him dinking and dinking on especially on his backhand, he's putting 2 hands on the paddle, but mixing up whether he's slice dinking or whether he's roll dinking it, and that is causing problems for the college team. Yeah, that Rex serve is really causing Josh and Artur problems. He's getting a lot of spin on it.
1.
Oh my goodness! Third
Second
shot
serve.
lob, not recommended
when you're up
most.
6-1.
You are, yeah. Playing with
6-1-2.
free money here. Okay.
Ooh, that one just clipped the line, it appeared.
That's a great shot from Maddox. I would like to see the juniors drop the ball a little bit more. They hit a drive on the 3rd, 5th, and 7th there. Not usually recommended strategy-wise. What a drive from the baseline for Rex.
1 minute.
My goodness.
See it right here again. Right at the feet. And Artur was a little bit stumped by that. Right off the tape. What a great shot that was. Leivas leaning a little bit.
Leivas had a really, really good counter on
9-1-2.
Rex's speed up, but Rex had an even better counter to win it.
Side out.
Are you surprised that we haven't seen the college team maybe hit it along the middle line a little bit more? Because we've seen them do that a few times, and the juniors have had some communication problems.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Rex is seeing so many balls. Obviously, Maddox is a very good player.
1-9-2.
But the majority of unforced errors, especially on the dinking side, has been Maddox. And as I say that, Maddox just crushes a ball into Leivas' body.
9-1-1. Second
try
serve.
to do it again. Maybe just one too many in the well
9-1-2.
9-1 lead for the juniors. Great speed up there from Team College.
Side out.
They get one back.
Yeah, I think Maddox realized that speeding up at Artur's forehand is probably not a recipe for success there. Artur counters and then puts one away.
Second
off
serve.
the top of the tape, and nothing Artur could have done right there.
Rex playing with the crowd a little bit, cheering for his, net cord winner. That's funny.
Side out.
Okay, early on in the match, we talked about footwork there. Artur got caught in between, do I take this at a volley or do I let it bounce? And his footwork was off for that reset.
Second
Great
serve.
hit there from Artur. He's got that footwork right back.
It does look like Maddox sits a little bit backhand when
9-1-2.
he's looking to counter. And so Artur found his forehand counter there.
Yeah, the college team is starting to pick it up a little bit here. A couple of points in a row.
They're going to need to, so they're doing a good job. They just did a great job of getting a quick side out, but the problem is they're not winning points when they are serving. So they're going to need to get to the kitchen line, and they're going to need to.
Point.
We have Artur called one out. Okay, I couldn't see that live. It was very close.
2-9-1.
May have got the back of the line, but we're going to play on. No challenges in this.
Point.
And the college won 2 in a row on their serve. Just like you mentioned it, they need to win some points on their serve, and they clearly listened to what you were saying.
3-9-1.
I think that's one of the first misses I've seen from Rex at the kitchen line.
Second serve.
Miss there from Artur. Go on their second serve. How many points do you think the
3-9-2.
college team needs to win on the second serve to kind of claw back into it?
I'd like to see him get to 6, but I mean that might be a little ambitious right now.
Point.
Speaking of a little bit ambitious, that was a very low ball for Rex to pull that on. I think even if it did get over the net, I think Josh is ready to counter that. I don't like that pull there. So on that one, it looked, from Rex's point of view, it looked like Josh hit a pop-up dink. And so Rex wanted to counter it. It was actually
timeout receivers a 5-9-2, 1 minute.
Bait ball. So Leivas knew he hit a high ball. He knew Rex was going to speed it up, and he sat on his backhand counter and just put that away. We do not want to speed that up. That was a crazy. I don't know if I've seen people do what Maddox just did. The
6-9-2.
Maddox just took a ball that was on his backhand and actually tried to hit a forehand inside out shot. I would not recommend that, but if he practices it, it's a very deceptive shot.
Point.
Another one right there.
And there you have it on the screen. Catherine Parento is super interested in this match. which is awesome to see our top level pros watching the college and PPA juniors.
Good shot there, right to the chest of Artur.
9-7-1. Second serve.
A little bit ambitious on that shot.
Yeah, speaking of the juniors, there's
9-7-2.
over 90 juniors playing in the PPA juniors this weekend, which is just incredible to see the sport grow with, you know, as the sport continues to grow and grow, it's got to come from the youth, and it's awesome to see some of these great players.
Second serve.
A lot of lines for the juniors
7-9-2.
right now. They're getting a little bit aggressive. They see the college team starting to claw back. Yeah, Artur got a taste of his own medicine there from Rex, right down the middle.
Yeah, so Artur got pulled way off to the side. He's off the court, hitting a drive that's got to be a drop, so that way he can still cover middle. We had a what a play there from Maddox.
Looked like Artur, as you see, was kind of going to his backhand, and they fooled him going forehand.
Yeah, Rex hit him with a lob serve. I haven't seen one of those in a while, other than a Rex. Oh, he goes for another one.
Any advantage to that?
Second serve.
Yeah, so the lob serve, the biggest advantage you have on the lob serve is the other player has to create their own power, right? Like the ball isn't coming hard at you, so you have to create your own power.
10-7-2.
It can work from, I wouldn't do it all the time, and I definitely wouldn't do it 2 in a row, but it is a good play. On that last one, I think Maddox got a little too ambitious trying to poach that backhand and just missed it.
Great overhead shot there from Maddox.
Maddox is 15. He took 2 big steps off of that kitchen line and jumped and really hit a great overhead.
Maddox has basically been playing this match with one hand. He almost puts his left hand to his side,
11-7-2.
which has been very interesting to watch.
Point.
Keep an eye on that. And juniors are starting
really good serve. Really good serve.
Juniors are starting to put
12-7-2.
pieces together, going to 15, win by 2, and they're extending that lead back up to 5.
Maddox has a really good scoop dink. The pro player that it reminds me of the most, J.W. Johnson, is known for that scoop dink. He really shovels that paddle, and it seems to be very consistent for him.
A little bit of a lob there.
Okay, we're playing some defense. And then, oh my goodness.
Wow.
I mean, Artur just hit that ball 70 miles an hour, and Maddox just hit a lob in. My goodness gracious. What a play.
We thought they around the net might have been the shot of the day.
14-7-2.
Shot might have just dethroned that.
Same guy. So in pickleball, you say same guy when he has an awesome shot and then he just misses his serve right after.
Seen it a few times today.
7-14-1.
College guys are going to have to go on a huge run right here.
Second serve.
Rex's hands there. Josh countered great, but that's the second or
7-14-2.
third time where they get in a hands battle and Rex is able to win it.
Oh, a little bit of a whip there.
He got out a little in front of that, and I wouldn't be surprised to. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I think the wind kind of caught that one, and he just missed it. We've all been there.
Side out.
And a side out there. Also as well, Artur's been hitting really hard on that same shot. And he slowed him down and kind of a little bit of deception play there.
Yep. Oh, he went for the nasty and missed it.
Second serve.
Wow. Gutsy call. Well, I mean, you know, the juniors are up 7,
14-8-2.
I think, and so barely missed him. Good dodgeball by Artur.
Point.
Yep.
Game.
There it is. Juniors surprise the collegiates and take this one 15-8, evening it up at 1 apiece. How about that?
Yeah, I would say Rex was the player of the match for that one.